All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. Now I wanted to get into this video. My brother did it I think a couple days ago. You know, sometimes your schedule gets... That's why we gotta get out of this place, man. You know, sometimes your schedule gets all the way up to your throat. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, we gotta do this work. As the apostles say, you miss one day, we'll upload 2. You know, upload 3. And I've missed, a couple days, so I'm gonna upload as much as I can. Okay? So, get back into this here. I was watching this video in the late night, okay? And I said, man, these guys, this is what happens, man. This is what happens. And they're all confused. This one individual, he was saying something else. He was saying the name, this guy here was saying the name of Yahweh, which these guys, apparently, that's not the name to them. You know, him and him, okay? Apparently, that's not the name. I don't even want to say what he said the name is, because like a brother said, you don't know what kind of curses they sought after in whatever language they're trying to speak it in, you know? So you don't know what the hell you might be saying. So I ain't even repeat what the fuck they said, because that was some whack shit. And then I noticed something about this individual here. It's almost as if he's in a fucking daze all the time. Like he's gone. Like when this brother's speaking, or Slaki, I can't even say brother at this point because they've gone over the line, man. You know what I mean? It would be all hopes that, hey, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has returned onto them again. But clearly we can see that the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has been taken off of him. But like I said, and this isn't no pit for pat, this is just true. When you see this individual, this guy, he's always in a daze. He seems like he's out of it. Like he's high or something's going on. Like he's always... When you go watch the videos, you'll see he's always spearing like the 1,000-yard steer dash into the abyss. Like he's gone. And sometimes these guys, him, that guy, and the other dude, okay, on this side, Slakia, this guy right here, sometimes when they're speaking, it doesn't even make no damn sense. It doesn't even line up. So these guys are scrambled, man. They're scrambled. They're fucked, man. And this is why we tell you, hey, watch out, man. Watch out. The scriptures clearly tell you about these things about to happen in the last days and times, man. Okay? And yeah, we ain't walking with your ass, man, because, you want to jump and say, well, we're brothers. We ain't brothers. With that type of, yeah, we're Israelites. Okay, cool, but you ain't walking in the same mind. You ain't consulting the same way, okay? So let's go into this Amos chapter 3 and 3. Can two walk together, at least they be agree? Right, no, we ain't walking with you. No. You're getting worse and worse and worse, yo. It's like somebody seeing a sore on somebody's arm. And they're like, yo, bro, you better go to the doctor for that one. And they're like, nah, it's all right. It'll get better soon enough. And it just keeps getting worse, 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 worse. Jeez, man. We ain't walking with you. We staying the hell away from you. And when we're rebuking you, it's all out of love. It's not, hey, man, we know much more than you and all this type of prideful shit. No, man. It's out of love. And it's actually, I was going to say fishing line, but no, it's actually a line of where you throw it out on the water. You're trying to save somebody. So you're actually trying to save these brothers. You're not trying to, you're trying to pull them back from their foolishness before they get too far out in the ocean and there's no way to save them. But right now they like drowning, man. Okay? They're like fucking drowning, man. So yeah, and it's only the Lord can pull them out of that shit, anyways. Cause that whatever the hell they on right now, I don't know what the fuck kind of juice that is. But anyways, first Philippians chapter 3:15. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, and perfect is talking about being complete in mind, man. It's not talking about because there was another IUIC guy who was saying, I think he's tried to say that being perfect in the flesh or something like that. But one of the brothers had uploaded. I think the same brother have uploaded, but I couldn't see the video. I couldn't find the video again. But I'm gonna do a video on it because he was telling the individual you gotta be perfect in the flesh or something like that. But anyways, let us, therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded. Okay, same mind. All right, and if anything ye be otherwise minded, God shall reveal even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereto we have already obtained, let us walk by the same rule. Let us mind the same thing. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so also ye have us for an example. Okay? Let us walk and rule and mind the same thing, man. Because we're in the same body. You know? And what these guys are bringing out, this is just hogwash, man. This is terrible. This is the stuff that will make people to go off. All right? The hell is this? Huh. That's the stuff to make people to go off, man. We can't be around people like you. I gotta be around thus-minded brothers. You know? People who are uploading the same thing. Ain't no respect of persons, but hey, do the work, say the same thing, you know what I mean? Be the same mind, you know what I mean? We all come to the same conclusion, you know? We all have the same doctrine, we're all in the same body. But y'all individuals, y'all on the outside, man. So no, we can't walk with individuals like that. That's why you see when people get mad that we don't want to do some unity camp or some bullshit like that, this is the exact reason, man. All four of these individuals seem like they got different doctrines, man. Like they want to go different ways. Even them two who are out by themselves. But like I said, I heard this individual saying Yahweh. These guys don't even say Yahweh. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's the confusion of trying to branch off on yourself and fend yourself talking about you know more than the apostles and all this shit. Well, the Lord will do you something, man. And he has done a number on you. Both of them individuals, man. Luke chapter 10 and 16. He that heareth you, heareth me. Right, and this is not, Yahweh Shai put this, Yahweh Shai put this in us. Okay, this is not of our own accord. Meaning, we didn't call ourselves to this. We were made to come to this. You know, it was written that way, right? So going back into this, Luke chapter 10 and 16. He that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. So really, these individuals, when they're bucking up against the truth, they're really bucking against the Heavenly Father and His Son. Because the message first from the Heavenly Father through His Son onto us, grace and mercy, is being shown onto us, right? So you're fucking up, you're bucking up against the Most High. We're just the messengers, we're just angels, right? In flesh, coming to bring you this message. That's it. Yep, let's go to Ephesians 4 and 4. Like I said, we can't bind with an individual like you. Okay? Ephesians 4 and 4, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. It goes in one faith, one baptism, one Lord. Okay? One Lord, one faith, one baptism. Okay? And there's only one doctrine. Okay? When you're in a body, you're not speaking multiple different things. Speaking one doctrine. You're on one accord. All like-minded and thus-minded, the same mind. Okay? You can't be doing this unity camps and with individuals like this. They're scrambled. They're all over the fucking place. Okay? They're all over the fucking place, man. And that's dangerous for a young man to be hearing, to be coming up in this truth, because he's going to be torn to one side, he's going to be torn to the next. Yo, let's go to Timothy's. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. And that's these individuals right here, man. Okay? Because they stepped away from the truth. They learned it and then they stepped away from the truth. Seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. That's what they gave heed to. That's what they ran onto. Instead of running to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? Verse 6. It's like 6. Verse 6, if thou put the brethren in remembrance of these things, thou shalt be a good minister of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, nourished up in the words of faith and of good doctrine whereunto thou hast attained. And these guys missed the mark, man. They got a hold of it, and then, like we always tell you, it's a fearful thing when the Spirit of the Lord leaves you, man. Psalms chapter 51, verse 11. Okay? Starting from 10 to 11. But, this is the perfect example of what happens. Okay? So, 13. Verse 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading and to exhortation, to doctrine. Verse 14, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given by the which was given thee by the prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thou profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, not doctrines, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. The ones that are going to hear thee and actually do it, you know what I mean? That's why we always say we, hopeful elect, but that's going into the 144, right? And they're going to be pushing one doctrine. They're not going to be jumping all over the place like a fish squirming in a pan, going from one house to another house to another house, or better yet, just learning something, right? You obtained this, and all of a sudden you went over here and start giving on to seducing spirits, changing up the doctrine, switching up the words. This is why we can't walk with individuals like this, because, the Lord put you in a bad predicament, my friend. The only thing to do is pray and get out of that. Pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that He takes you out of it. Okay? Let me see what I wanted here. Yep, 1 Timothy chapter 20 and 21, and then 3 and 4. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoid profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so called, which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee. Amen. Yeah, you gotta stay away from these worldly doctrines, man. It's like a whirlpool. You ever see a whirlpool in the water? That spinning thing? First it starts to move you. You start to move around, and all of a sudden you start getting sucked in closer and closer, and before you know it, you're in the undertow. And you covered, you immersed and all those different doctrines are a different doctrine. The seducing spirits suck you away. Gave you them itching ears telling you that you could be a teacher. You know more than your teachers. You the top teacher. That's how those spirits come, man. You know, it's a delightful thing for your ears to hear those things, right? Oh, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm a top teacher. Yeah. You know, that's what those spirits trick you into thinking. All right. And the scriptures is clearly telling us that this is going to happen in the last days. This is happening right now. We're in the last days. We're seeing people that were in camps for over 10 years, 12 years, and they just drop out, they leave, or they go pick up another doctrine. And you're like, wow, it's very scary, man. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 3. If any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railing, evil surmising. Okay? Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds and desolate of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. Well, that was going into a little something else, but yeah, hey, if any man teaching otherwise than what he has learned in this truth here, the Spirit's got him, man. The Spirit's done sucked him away, man. Okay? And he's destitute of the truth, being of a corrupt mind, a reprobate mind, man. That's horrible, man. The Lord could do that to you. That's why you always have to pray. Beg Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's another video I have coming up too. You always have to beg Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he keeps you in this, man. Because, hey, you could be sucked out at any minute. Taken out at any minute, man. Remember, this is the Lord's movie. This isn't our movie. We weren't co-signing with the Lord, and you know what I mean? We weren't there like, yeah, write this in too. That was a good idea. Hey, put this in there. No. This is the Lord's movie. We're just pawns. Okay, you can be written out at any time. Like Apostle Elder Gabar always tells us about, he always reminds us of that movie, Warriors. And there was an individual, an actor in there who didn't want to go by script. Guess what? He got killed. He got killed in the movie. They written his ass out. Oh, you don't want to listen to me? All right, I'm the director. I'm going to write. Yeah. And he's looking at him dead next week. Next week on set, dead in the movie, obviously. And that was it. Threw the script to the side and was like, you're done. That was easy. You don't want to do what I said to do? Well, guess what? I'm going to write you out of the movie. He got shot. Boom. He died on a train track. Bam. He got thrown on a train track. The Lord will do that. I mean, yeah, the Lord can do that to you. And yes, those movie directors here, if they can do it, what makes you think the Lord can't do it? To you and them and the actor. Anyways, Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 8. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. And, we're trying to give you that rebuke. We're trying to show you the right way, man. We're not trying to jump on you and beat you up or something like that. Because the love is being shown through the rebuke. That's basically it. The love is being shown through the rebuke. But a man that's getting worse and worse and worse and destitute of the truth, reprobate mind, the Lord is just dripping it off of him and giving it to another. Man. Give instruction to a wise man, going back into this, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. That's what a lot of these individuals do. That's why they come up with so much gimmicks. Oh, the apostle elders, this is the new name. They don't have the name, this and that. They start talking a whole bunch of foolishness. Okay? A whole bunch of dumbness that those spirits are putting in their head to speak. Okay? So going into this, Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. And those guys ain't increasing in learning. They ain't just men. Okay? They've gone through the edos, as they would say. They're done. They're finished, man. Okay? The only thing that could bring them out of that is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Straight up. That's the only one that could bring them out of that nonsense that they're in. Is the Lord. Okay? The Lord put them into it, and he could bring them out of it. Okay? But at the same time, them individuals there, they ain't right in their head, man. They're gone, man. But it's all up to the Lord. If the Lord want to bring them back, he'll bring them back. If he don't want them back, keep them on the outside as where they are right now. But like I said, it says what? It says, these people are crazy over here, man. It says what? It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Right, because he's going to take into account. He's going to take into account what you're saying, the instruction that you're giving him, because he is one that feareth the Lord. Okay. Continuing, teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Right, because he knows, hey, that's the way. You know what I mean? He's a just man, so he knows that's the way. He delights in righteousness. Okay. Yeah, Romans 16, mark them. Sirach 8 and 15. Let me see that. Let's see here. Let's go. Where do I want to go? Romans. Let me get these last two scriptures here and call it quits. Romans chapter 16 and verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. That's these individuals. The only thing we can do for you guys right now is give you that rebuke. We can't come around you, hang out with you. You know, you're not thus minded. You're not in the same mind. Your mind has been handed over to fucking wickedness, man. Speaking things that you ought not to. All right? So the only thing out of love that we could do for you individuals is basically give you your judgment. Give you rebuke and give you your judgment, man. In hopes that you're going to change. If you don't change, that's on you. That's your own business. You know, that's what the Lord's got marked for you. Right? So, yeah, continue. It says, avoid them. Yeah, that's another thing too. You're teaching contrary to the doctrine. Avoid them. Stay away from them. Because next thing you know, you might slip by his folly. Sirach chapter 8 and verse 15. Travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee, for he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly. Right? You preaching that same shit as him, following him, going in his direction, you gonna drop by the same thing he gonna drop, because you got the same knowledge, wisdom, understanding that he has. Okay? Just like the elect. All the elect that are thus minded, guess what? They're all gonna receive salvation. They're all doing the same thing. Right? They're all gonna receive salvation. So if you're going with a wicked man, an unrighteous man, one who doesn't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, one who's preaching contrary to the doctrine which he has learned, guess what? You're going to fall by his ways. Okay? You're going to fall. And you're going to fall just the very same way. So, hey, man, these individuals, they're fucking completely scrambled. Okay? And we could clearly see the Lord did this to them, man. This is scary. This is some scary shit, man. This is scary. Now these guys come out and say, like I said, Arga Bakatharg or whatever the fuck they were saying. I don't even want to repeat it. But goddamn, man. Oh, wow. The Lord did them a number, bro. And whatever else is going to come out. Because you notice now, you see all these crews, all these camp leaders and all these different Teamsters, they're all coming up with weird, foolish things in their doctrine, yeah? And we're like standing still to what we have been taught. And well, starting with the apostle elders, I must say, they're standing stiffly. They're standing for what they have learned. You know what I mean? Hey, they're not changing up doctrine. Man, you know, the scriptures are right with what they say. You know what I mean? It's all prophecy, man. It's all prophecy. And with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rokakodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. I hope you're edified. Lord willing, to the next time. Wah abad babal. Shalom, Akim.